world has ever seen. The country we love, the United States of America. Thank you all very much. God bless you, and God bless all you're doing.
Ready?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the President of Concerned Women for America, Penny Nance.
Mark. As Jesus was sitting on the Mount of Olives opposite the temple, Peter, James, John, and Andrew asked him privately, "Tell us, when will these things happen? And what will be the sign that they are all about to be fulfilled?" Jesus said to them, "Watch out that no one deceives you. Many will come in my name, claiming I am he, and will deceive many. When you hear of wars and rumors of wars, do not be alarmed. Such things must happen. But the end is still to come. Nations will rise against nation, and the kingdom against kingdom. And there will be earthquakes in various places, and famines. These are the beginnings of birth pains. You must be on your guard. You will be handed over to the local councils and flogged in the synagogues. On account of me, you will stand before governors and kings as witnesses to them. And the gospel must first be preached to all nations. Whenever you are arrested, brought to trial, do not worry beforehand about what to say. Just say whatever is given to you at the time, for it is not you speaking, but the Holy Spirit. Brother will betray brother to death, and father his child. Children will rebel against their parents and have them put to death. Everyone will hate you because of me, but the one will stand firm to the end will be saved. When you see the abomination that causes desolation, standing where it does not belong, let the reader understand. Then let those who are in Judea flee to the mountains. Let no one on the housetop go down or enter the house to take anything out. Let no one in their field go back to their cloak. How dreadful it will be in those days for pregnant women and nursing mothers. Pray that this will not take place in winter, because those will be days of distress, unequaled from the beginning, when God created the world, until now, and never to be equaled again. If the Lord had not cut short those days, no one would survive. But for the sake of the election, whom he has chosen, he has shortened them. And at that time, if anyone said to you, "Look, here is the Messiah," or "Look, there he is," do not believe it. For false messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. So be on your guard. I have told you everything ahead of time. But in those days following that distress, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. The stars will fall from the sky, and the heavenly bodies will be shaken. At that time people will see the Son of Man come out of the clouds with great power and glory. And he will send his angels and gather his elect from the four winds, from the ends of the earth to the ends of the heaven. Now learn this lesson from the fig tree. As soon as its twigs get tender and its leaves come out, you know that summer is near. Even so, when you see these things happen, you know that it is near, right at the door. Truly I tell you, this generation will certainly not pass away until all these things have happened. Heaven and earth will pass away, but not my words will never ever pass away. Oh, I added an ever in there. This generation, 2,000 years ago. I'm pro-life. I hate killing babies. That's why it's best that she has every option available.
I'm a feminist, and I'm not voting for you.
So when she fucks up, and she will, lady.
Now the week also brought something else.
It shouldn't be a fucking death sentence.
Proud progressives locking arm in arm. Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Barack Obama, Hillary Clinton, they're all going to go lock arms and go talk to America about their progressive vision. And while they like to talk about progressivism in terms of people that they're trying to help, free education, whatever it is, you know and I know what
My phone's so hot I
really
could
is.
cook an egg.
Progressivism really is the collection, the concentration of power in too few hands, so that too few people tell the rest
You
of us
can't read the
how we'll live
Bible
our
to the
lives, what opportunities
Faith
we're
and
gonna have in
Freedom
front of us,
thingy
what
on
we should
C-SPAN.
think and what we should do. Progressivism, pure and simple, is the tyranny of the few over the many.
Yes. And you want to know tyranny? Try spending 8 years under the thumb of Donald.
It is one of the reasons
No,
I
not
wrote
Donald
the
Rumsfeld.
Constitution. To prevent
Although he knows what I'm talking about.
concentration of power. I will return to that in a moment. But when
Dick
we
Cheney.
think about those proud progressives locked arm in arm, speaking
I'm just
for America,
thankful that we had
across this great
George
nation, we know
H.W. Bush
the
there
fight
to
matters.
kind of
This is a fight that we
protect us
must
from that
win.
evil fucker.
But you know, ladies and gentlemen, how we win matters. Our faith tells us that a victory at all costs is no victory at all. Our faith tells us that the ends do not justify every means.
Carly,
And so it's important for us to remember as we wage this battle for the future of our nation, who are we? What do we
I think you're a
stand
brave
for?
chick.
You know, George Washington in his farewell
I think
address
you have
to
a
the
good
nation
heart.
warned us about the rise of political parties.
I think
He
you're
warned
just
us
now
that political
getting dope
parties-
in your
He
eyes.
didn't quite use this analogy, but what he was saying to us was that, you know, political parties can become like sports teams. And, you know,
I'm
root
not
for the guys
Jesus.
with your jersey on.
I'm not a
And
prophet.
he said to us in his
I'm not a
farewell
saint.
address that
I'm not a
parties could
teacher.
become so concerned with winning that they would forget about governing.
I'm not a
That they would
messenger.
forget about the ideas and the
My
values
name
and
is
the
Dave.
principles that matter. We must not forget our values, our principles, our policies, and our ideas.
Nobody was helping
because
them
they
people
matter.
from-
We need to win the right way.
The cancer water. Somebody had to.
And so I want to talk to you today about
It wasn't
who
noble.
we are
Not at
and
all.
what we believe. Because I think in times
It
of
was a series
consequence
of
and danger, and these
ever
are most definitely times of consequence
greater-
and danger, it's important to remember who we are. And to do that,
Well,
I
it
actually
doesn't
have to
matter.
start somewhere way far away.
But
I need to tell you a story of an experience that I had
Silicon
in
Valley
January
gave
of
you
last
breast
year,
cancer.
January of 2015, in
from the
slums
chemicals
of
they
New
used to
Delhi,
clean the
India.
fucking boards.
I was in India because prior to running for the presidency, I was chairman of a couple major charities in this country, one of which is called Opportunity International. Opportunity International is a Christian-based organization. It is the largest microlender in the world. We have lent
God needed a
$1 billion,
IT director.
$100 at a time, and lifted millions of people out of abject
But
poverty.
He had
I
the
was
billions
in
to
Delhi,
fucking
India,
fight
to
it for years.
run a global board meeting, and at the conclusion of that board meeting, I wanted to go visit with some of our clients. And so I traveled to the slums.
Alicia.
Now, I don't know if you've ever been in the slums of New Delhi, but let me tell you, they are grim places.
If I walked
Mountains
into the
trash,
slums of
marauding
New Delhi,
animals, sewage in the
they would
streets,
flock
people
to me like
piled on
Jesus.
top of each other. And as I climbed a rickety ladder to get to
And I'd
the
have to bring
rooftop,
Modi with.
to meet with 10 of our clients, I steeled myself to see desperation in
'Cause
their
I'm not
eyes, the
Jesus.
desperation of the circumstances that I saw all around me.
I love
And
Jesus.
yet,
He's my friend,
when
you
I
know.
looked in these women's eyes, they were all women, I did not see desperation. I saw focus. I saw determination. I saw
Remember.
pride. I saw hope. I saw
freedom from you.
now because of the tools, the training, the support, and yes, the loan that we had given them, they realized